The rise and fall of Chicago's infamous mob boss, Al Capone. In the chronicles of American criminal history, the name Al Capone resonates as a notorious symbol of organized crime and Prohibition-era debauchery. Born on January 17, 1899, in Brooklyn, New York, to Italian immigrants, Capone's life would become intertwined with the underworld, ultimately solidifying his legacy as one of the most infamous mob bosses in history. From his early days as a street-smart youth to his reign over Chicago's criminal empire, Al Capone's story is a tale of power, wealth, violence, and a meteoric rise followed by a dramatic fall. Alphonse Gabriel Capone grew up in a tough neighborhood, learning quickly how to navigate the mean streets of Brooklyn. Dropping out of school in the 6th grade, he joined a street gang known as the 5 Points Gang, a notorious criminal organization. Under the guidance of seasoned criminals, Capone honed his skills in various criminal activities, from petty theft to running illegal gambling operations. However, his life would take a drastic turn when he moved to Chicago, a city teeming with opportunities in the burgeoning world of organized crime. Upon arriving in Chicago in 1919, Capone became embroiled in the city's illicit liquor trade during the Prohibition era. The nationwide ban on alcohol presented a golden opportunity for criminal enterprises to flourish, and Capone was quick to capitalize on it. He quickly rose through the ranks of the Chicago Outfit, a powerful criminal syndicate led by Johnny Torrio. Capone's meteoric rise to power was marked by his ruthless approach to competition. He orchestrated violent clashes with rival gangs, eliminated opponents, and established a formidable reputation as a shrewd and fearless gangster. His ability to exploit legal loopholes and bribe law enforcement officials enabled him to expand his criminal empire, which included speakeasies, breweries, and distilleries. Capone's control over the alcohol trade made him incredibly wealthy and influential, creating an estimated annual income of over $100 million at the height of his power. Despite his cunning and power, Capone's empire began to unravel due to a combination of factors. The authorities, fueled by public outrage over the violence and lawlessness associated with organized crime, intensified their efforts to bring down Capone and his associates. In 1931, Capone was finally indicted and convicted of income tax evasion. Although his criminal activities were far more extensive, the authorities were able to secure a conviction on this charge. Capone was sentenced to 11 years in federal prison and fined $50,000. His imprisonment marked the end of an era. Capone's control over Chicago's criminal activities waned in his absence, and his health deteriorated due to syphilis. He was transferred to Alcatraz, the notorious island prison where he spent his final years. Al Capone's impact on American history is complex and enduring. His life and crimes highlighted the systemic issues of corruption and law enforcement inefficacies during the Prohibition era. While his actions were undeniably criminal and his methods brutal, Capone's persona also captivated the public imagination and continues to influence popular culture. Capone's story has been immortalized in countless books, movies, and television shows, shaping the public's perception of the gangster archetype. His notoriety has left a lasting mark on American crime lore, serving as a cautionary tale of the consequences of unchecked power and ambition. In the end, Al Capone's rise to power and subsequent fall from grace epitomize the allure and danger of the criminal underworld. His legacy serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between crime, corruption, and societal conditions. Capone's name continues to evoke both fascination and revulsion in equal measure. Al Capone's story is a gripping tale of ambition, power, and downfall. From his early days on the streets of Brooklyn to his reign as the kingpin of Chicago's criminal underworld, Al Capone's life exemplifies the highs and lows of a criminal mastermind who became a larger-than-life figure in American history.